Alrighty, welcome back to the channel. My name is Mason Dupree, and if you haven't watched these videos before, they just sort of serve as a track record as I sort of improve, in business as I launch my own business, or relaunch it rather. It's a marketing agency that I started back in 2023, as well as, working for another agency full time. Now, I do have to quickly apologize to those who care. I actually missed an upload. I have been consistent with uploading, excuse me, like every 2 days or something like that. And I believe today is the 11th, and I was supposed to post on the 9th. And I think that was the day of the Super Bowl, if I'm not mistaken. So, not that I'm even a football fan, it was Sunday. So, unfortunately I missed it, and I was very disappointed in myself, when I realized it while watching the Super Bowl. But that's okay, things happen. Sometimes you have a little bit of setback, but whatever it is, we can, we kind of move forward from it. But I'm back. I'm here to make another video. Today I kind of want to talk about sales because I sort of discovered something about myself that I did not think was previously true. However, that those who never change their mind never change anything. I think that's Winston Churchill. I used to think that I think I am a personable person. Like I think I have that social bone where I can talk to people. However, I am deeply analytical as well. Almost a frustratingly equal amount. So I can socialize pretty decently, but I can also, be pretty deep and analytical when it comes to deep work and focus. And, I thought when it came to sales, which is a pretty critical part of any business, that I would be fine with that part. And that what I was doing was right. And, what's funny is I've even read books and really taken the analytical approach to sales, breaking it down into systems and things like that. And those are still there. Those are still necessary. But what I was doing was systematizing the sale, in a way where I pitched and demonstrated a system. Now, you always got to demonstrate what you do to an extent, but what I was doing was getting too in the weeds. People don't really want to be sold on really necessarily the how, but more the what. What benefit do they get from this? What feeling are they looking to accomplish? And I always read those things, but I never really put that into practice. And I was so locked in with trying to explain to people how I got to where I am and what I'm doing so that they could, in my mind, have the same level of logic and confidence behind the system that I was presenting them with. Because to me, it was like, let me just strip it all away, look at you can look at all the systems and see whether or not you think this even makes sense, right? And, generally people did, but I wasn't selling them the feeling. It was almost like I was selling them, doubt or fear because I was going so in depth on we've figured this out and we're here and there, the nitty gritty detail. And I think that's something that I've learned, at the business that I work at for the most time, right now, is just that, sales is less about the what and more about the how, not less about the how and more about the what, right? And so if you're in a sales situation, if you're doing sales for your own business, try to really sell the benefit, the emotional benefit or don't talk about, you could talk about risk reduction. That's part of your offer. We're going to, the first 30 days trial free, whatever that is, that's your risk reduction. Don't really talk about how we reduce risk or how we increase quality or whatever it is. Just talk about what it does, like what it delivers, not what it does, I guess. So you get high quality leads, boom. Don't go any deeper than that. You get high quality leads. That's a guarantee, right? I know in the back of my head how I do that and why I do that. That's not my job to explain to them or to have them tear apart my idea on how to do that. It's for me to just say I can deliver high quality leads, right? And then it's and I can do it on this consistent basis, and I do this through this funnel, and this is how I help you with follow up. You want to stay away from all of the mishaps that have happened in between. And it's not that I was pitching down on myself, I guess, when I was having these calls, I've made this mistake here, and that's how we know that this is the best route to do this. But I probably was to a certain extent, right? And so, I had to actually realize that about myself, and I've got to make that change. And that's something that, going into building my own business or relaunching it rather, I really want to keep in mind is that, I really want to stick to selling the emotion or the benefit and leaving the details out because no one really cares, and it lessens the person's willingness to buy or their confidence in buying it. I think there's Hormozi talks even about people, and this isn't necessarily what I'm talking about individually, but this is also kind of building on that. Once you get the sale, stop talking, because your words after that only increase the possibility, it's not zero, that they would back out, right? And so for that reason, get the sale, close, take payment, move forward with onboarding. But Don't get stuck in the nitty gritty. Don't talk about all the analytics, all that stuff. Most people don't care, which sucks because that's the stuff that I like and, care about and am passionate about. But unfortunately, that is not what gets sales. So if you're in that position, maybe you don't have that problem. Maybe if you are a really good salesperson, but your business sucks, then, you could take the analytical approach and go back and break things into systems, break things into parts, figure out where the bottlenecks are and work from there. And if you're, of the deep analytical side who's not good at sales, then remove yourself from the sales or from the analytical side when in a sales presentation or situation. Do not go into the nitty gritty and just try to sell the benefit and what they're going to get. But that's kind of a long-winded way of saying that, but I think it's applicable. I think it's something that I'm going to take note of moving forward, and it's something I wanted to share this morning. And I hope that you guys kind of get some value out of this, and I will catch you in the next video. Appreciate it. Like and subscribe, all that stuff. And again, comment. I always say this in every one of my videos, but please, if you made it this far and you're here, go ahead and leave a comment, ask a question. I've been doing this for like 8 years. I'd love to kind of give you guys some recommendations on tools to use and strategies to use and what we've done and all that stuff. I'll happily get analytical with you in the comments because I'm not trying to sell you anything. This is just to kind of teach you and help you not make the same mistakes that I make, right? So again, appreciate it. I'll catch you guys in the next one, and yeah, have a great day. Thanks.